Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's Hurricanes and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with us down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher.
But how fast there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
Didn't get play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mensah. Left side, it's Brown. Nice game, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. This pass is caught by the back, but not in bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
That is exactly...
And Wade just going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Escapes the pressure. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking for running room. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. If it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Side, it's Hill. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 30.
Really good-looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back. Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Austin Mack throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great offense, tremendous field position.
Man, that's what you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Hits inside. It's Brown.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Wide left, it's Brown.
Man, these running backs are used to being split out in height. You're playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
The tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field. Here's Mensa to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on 3rd down, middle of the field. You got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the backhand makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Mensa unloads to the wideout. Another mission on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Now Wade just the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snap. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of it over on downs.
And man, a lot of times it's hard. And they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket, nice and downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They're going to ride this running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Hill. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball, when the ball, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so scoreless as we head into the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And I like like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They're down to one timeout left in the half. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Mack. Under pressure. Left side is Edwards. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll run. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right.
Goal. Let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd.
A great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Guys up front on defense get.
And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They get set for the point afters. We have the 1st score of the game. How in the world did he miss that? They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and they capped the drive with a down pass.
Number 31, set to kick this one.
Deep in the end zone, it's Cotton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Look out! Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. The offense back on top. But trust me, that could have been much, much worse. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Trying to get started. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This drive defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. They put 39 after picking up 5.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Throwing, Mack. They're all over it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back. It's Mack. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into windows under duress.
With a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Austin Mack fires left. Another incomplete third down.
Man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit. Sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. There he goes. The 30. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap in these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense, reading their scouting report,
Oh, and he missed it. From deep, it's Cotton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 50. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He's changing the play. Here's Mensah to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
It's complete to the left. Oh, it is. And right to the ground he goes, and we pick up of a couple. And they want to pick up the tempo. Quick give. It's Fletcher. He's got the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Lofton. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the team uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
For this defender in this game, guys, his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he makes the immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
How is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Keep it on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Mack sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Left side, it's Edwards. Great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They at the 40.
This is an offense that takes a lot of pride in their... They've done an outstanding job of that here in this drive. They've got the lead. We're in the third quarter. We can ice this thing if we can score another touchdown. We can put so much pressure on the opponent if we keep converting these third downs. Really good job there by the QB in this offense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down zone.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Stop 10-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll try to get things off on time after the delay of game. Now it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room. It's Hill. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll go play action with Mack. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he surges across the down, Alabama! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. They'll move the... Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Mid-air, but neither guy could come down with it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball side. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it back to him. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
Pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays.
It's a seam wide open. The 30, the 20. He's at the to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. What await us. It's huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just feeds the running back. Driven back.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. Have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Wide out. Field. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Riley. And he's in. Touchdown tie. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. On the play. Play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn and do better next.
He's going to let it go. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game, they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. Credit, they watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations. With this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throwing, Mensah. He's taking a deep shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. For this drive comes from their own 41. The give and tick, 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 tick. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
It's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout the board, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzz duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing hard to see the field when because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He's out of bounds, and the interception will seal it, and they'll go home with a victory. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad